All right, we're going to stick with the NBA right now. The Philadelphia 76ers won their third straight game, fifth straight at home after beating the Trailblazers 93-92 tonight. They are now 15-26, Dylan. They won just 10 games last season. Do you already consider this a success if you're a 76ers fan?
Definitely, without a doubt. I mean, forget the fact that they've already won 5 more games than last year. It's just this team looks finally like winners. They've won 8 of their last 10 games. And the effort they're putting forth, a lot of those losses they've had this year, they've competed. They were losing by 20, 30, seemingly every game or every other game last year. They weren't competing at all. They didn't really have a go-to guy. The plan, that's what's so ironic about Joel Embiid now becoming the process, because we heard that so much trusted. It's going to happen. One or a couple of these guys are going to really develop into not just formidable NBA players, but stars. And now we're seeing that with that guy in the middle wearing 21 on his jersey. Joel Embiid is a guy that already we can see as a foundational building block in the city of brotherly love. And we haven't even seen Ben Simmons yet. I think the fact that they're ahead of the curve from last year, they've won 8 out of 10, and we haven't seen the number 1 overall pick from this past year's draft, Ben Simmons, I think that's a great sign. And
kind of holding your breath every time you saw tonight when Joel Embiid had to leave multiple times.
Yeah, it looked like he hyperextended that knee on a dunk, left again.
I mean, he's the savior for them, right?
He is, without a doubt. There's a lot of guys playing well. Covington hits the big shot tonight. He's played well. McConnell's kind of played over his skis for a guy that really you think of as a D-leaguer that's trying to hang on to the NBA. He's played pretty well, but it's all about that guy. You need a star in this league. It's a star-driven league. And some of the best teams have multiple stars. That's what they're hoping is the case when Ben Simmons comes back. They can add him to Embiid. They still have Nerlens Noel, who's kind of a lunch pail star. He's a defensive guy. But for once, you look at this team and you feel like they can win games. That's just something we didn't look at when we saw the Philadelphia 76ers last season. They're way ahead of schedule, and it's not about the numbers. It's more about just the eye test. They look like a whole different